Welcome to Southern Country Living, where Calvin and Marie's love is always given. Cooking up a storm, sharing their life. Do what you love what you do. That's their advice. Down in the South, where the living is sweet, come on in, take a seat. We'll show you how to cook with love and live a life that you're proud of. Join us on this journey, come along for the ride. Southern Country Living, where love and life collide. Do what you love and love what you do. That's the way we live, and we're inviting you.
Hey everyone, I'm Calvin with Southern Country Living.
And I'm Marie.
We hope everyone is doing great today. We want to welcome you to our Sunday chat this week for the week of June the 14th of 2026. And today I'm looking out the window right now, and it is just an absolutely beautiful day. And it's a day that the Lord has definitely made, hasn't it, Marie?
And it's also a day that we can rejoice and be glad in it because of the good news that we found out yesterday.
Yes, that makes it even special for us, don't it?
Right.
Okay, we'll get to that in a few minutes. But first, Marie wants to go ahead and do the devotion first. This week, the devotion is on Luke 8, verses 7 and 14. And it's entitled Strangled Faith.
And it says, oh yes, you know what this is like, don't you? The worries of life push in front of trust, hope, and faith. They get in the way of growing faith and strangle any chance for new growth by that little, and this word right here, I had to look it up because I've never heard the word before or knew what it meant, and it's Niggle. That's how you pronounce it. And that's how it's spelled. And it's pronounced Niggle or something like that. That's the best I can pronounce it. It says, in your brain, that questions every thought of trust. So let me read this over one more time. It says, they get in the way of growing faith and strangle any chance for new growth by that little niggle in your brain. And like I said, I looked that word up, and it says it's a slight persistent feeling of doubt, worry, or annoyance that sits in the back of your mind. It is inconsequently, that's a hard word to say, thought that bothers you slightly and refuses to go away. And I can certainly relate to that sometimes when, like, one of my loved ones are going to have a procedure done, and I trust in God, and but then in the back of your mind, you just replay these little scenarios that could happen and everything, and then when that happens, I have to go back and just remember the way that God has always brought me through everything that I've experienced in life, and out of the bad came the good. And so then right here it says, Jesus teaches that people who hear the message of God's love but still let worry and other things take over their hearts and minds are like those seeds that fell among thorns. The truth of God's love gets pushed aside by the worries of life, so they do not grow strong in their faith. And down here, Anonymous wrote, people gather bundles of sticks to build bridges they never cross. And so I looked that up too, and it says it refers to anxiety and worry, and it describes how people gather sticks or, like, collect worries, anxieties, and worst case scenarios to build bridges, complex mental plans for problems that haven't happened yet, and they never cross. And that's me. Sometimes I'll sit around and think about, something I heard on the news or something other like that, and so I will think, that's just another worry in life and everything. So I'll just have to give it to God and have faith that He'll bring me through like He has everything else. And it says, because the feared events never actually take place. And that's true. Most of my worries that I've had never really have taken place. And over here, the Bible verse today was Luke 8, 7, and 14. It says, other seed fell among the thorns that grew up with it and choked out the tender plants. The seeds that fell among the thorns represents those who hear the message, but all too quickly the message is crowded out by the cares and riches and pleasures of this life, and so they never grow into maturity. And that was in the New Living Translation. But what I got out of the lesson today was that, when you hear those little doubts in your mind and when you're going through hard times and everything, what helps me get through it is, like I said, just rest in what God has brought me through before and know that God's got it.
Amen. Okay, Marie, thank you for the devotion this morning. And we've got one gift here, and we've got a few cards that we want to show real quick. But first, let me show this gift. This is called a Lamb of Hope. And this came in a package with no name on it. So we have no idea who sent it to us. But there you go, Marie, I'll let you hold it up and show it. The little message came off.
Yes, when Calvin showed me this, I was so excited about it, especially because it had these little verses on it, and it says right here, give thanks in all circumstances, for this is the will of God. And then it says, feeling joy in the now and the given. And so I got one that I can put in there for each week or each day, whatever I want to,
Yeah, it came with a little package. It's got 30 cards that can be mixed up and put in there.
Yeah.
And just change the card and set it wherever you want to set it.
Right.
But that is very nice. But thank you very much, whoever sent it to us.
I just love it.
But we do not know who sent it to us.
It is absolutely the cutest little thing.
Yeah. I'll try to hold it real steady and see if the camera will zoom on it. My hand shakes if y'all watching me real close, especially if I've got it extended out. Okay, and now for the cards. This first card here is from Michael, and Michael lives in Cleveland, Tennessee, and this is a thank you card, and he is thanking us for helping him with some advice that we had gave him on his YouTube channel, and we had also recommended his channel to y'all to go view. So thank you very much, Michael. We appreciate that very much. This next card, this is a real cute card.
Yes.
And I'm going to have to hold it so everything don't fall out. Okay.
That will definitely go on my refrigerator too.
Okay. This card is from Justin, Annabeth, Silas, Kaylee, and JC, and Red. And I hope I pronounced all those names correctly. And also she gave us 2 different recipes here. One is the Pioneer Woman taco seasoning, and I think we've already got that recipe.
Yeah.
And then the other one is beef nachos, And she gave us full recipes on these. And we've actually made beef nachos before too, but we may try this particular recipe here and see how we like it, because we love anything that's Mexican food. Okay, and thank you very much for that. And I didn't say this, but they live right here in Rome, Georgia, so they don't live very far from us, do they, Marie? Okay. The next card came from Emily, and Emily lives in Kentucky, and this is a birthday card for Marie, and thank you very much, Emily. We appreciate that. Okay, and then the last card here is also from Emily, and this card is an anniversary card. Thank you very much, Emily. And she put in there a gift card for Longhorn Steakhouse. And so I'm sure you've seen on video that we love going to Longhorn.
Yes.
So we'll definitely use that pretty soon.
I'm sorry, Kevin.
So thank you very much, Emily.
Yes, I was just going to say, I thought Kevin was finished. I was just going to say thank you all for your birthday cards and anniversary cards, and the anonymous person who sent the little lamb. We just appreciate our subscribers so much, and we just thank you all for watching us. And you don't have to give gifts or anything like that. We just like the fact that you support us.
So thank you very much.
Yes.
Once again. Okay, Marie, this last week was very special for us. We've had a lot going on. And first of all, I will say that we've known about this for over a month, probably 6 weeks or more. I'm not sure exactly how long.
Yeah.
But our granddaughter, Kim, is expecting a baby. And we found out yesterday that the baby is going to be a boy. So Kim has already got 2 girls. That's Addison and Avery. So now they're going to have a little boy. So I told them, I said, those 2 little girls, I said, they're going to train that boy right. They love to be teachers.
Also, Addison, she told me that she had a dream that she was playing with the baby and helping with the baby and bringing its clothes and different things like that. And she said it was a boy. And so when she told me that, it just set just right with my spirit. I thought, yeah, I believe that. I believe that she did get like a prophetic little dream. And also from that moment on, I just considered it as a boy. So I wasn't a bit surprised when we found out that it was a boy.
We did record it. We had the video that played on Saturday morning.
Yes.
Of her doing the gender reveal. But yes, that was so special the way Addison said. She told Marie, she said, I had a dream, and said, I dreamed that I was going to get a baby brother and that I was helping change his clothes. And you could just tell she just loved it.
Yes, she was so excited as she was telling it and everything.
Yeah.
So I don't think it all came from her imagination or anything, because she said it so sincerely, and I just, from that minute on, I thought, yes, this is going to be a boy.
And we've known for a couple of weeks that they were supposed to find out, this week. And so we've been anxious and waiting to find out. And so they had the reveal last night. So I'm glad we was able to share that with y'all, and hope you enjoyed watching it. Next thing I'll mention, my brother Gerald, he is doing good. And so that's always a good thing when things are going good for him.
Right, because he has really had his share of things that he has been brought through. And at one time we thought that, he was not going to be with us anymore. But, the Lord knows when your time is up. And so Gerald has been doing fine.
He has.
So we're so thankful for
We
that.
appreciate everybody praying for him, because prayers helps.
Absolutely.
He's here almost, it's been a year and 6 or 7 months now. Longer
and he's doing good.
Since the doctors thought he wasn't going to make it but just a few minutes.
Occasionally, elderly too, and he has little aches and pains and stuff. But mostly what he complains with a lot of is having a headache and all. But he's had his share of health issues, but he was born with cerebral palsy, so he's struggled to walk most of his life. Now he's completely bedridden and can't walk.
Yeah. Okay, Marie. Next, I did go to my heart doctor this week, and I got real good test results from the heart
Yes,
doctor.
and that's another praise report.
Yes, and he told me I didn't have to come back for 1 year, so that's nice because it seems like at this age the doctors want you to come back constantly. And speaking of that, this coming week, Marie, you and I both have to go visit our primary care doctor.
Yes.
And so we'll be seeing her, I think it's either Wednesday or Thursday, don't remember which day.
And we've already got the dreaded blood work done. And so as far as me and Kevin knows, from the portal and everything, our blood work looked good.
Yours looked good, mine did too. Okay, we've had a couple of people that's asked about, well, I should say several people, that have asked about the little cat that you've seen in our video just a time or two. And so let me tell you about the little cat. The little cat belongs to Holly now, but that cat was just a stray cat that showed up in the neighborhood. Maybe it's probably been almost 2 months now.
Yeah.
It's been at least 6 or 7 weeks. But the little cat showed up, and so Holly found it and was sort of playing with it, and it was hanging around Holly. And so we called everybody we knowed in the neighborhood, and nobody was missing a cat. So we tried everything we could to locate an owner for this cat because, like Holly said, the cat was just so loving and friendly, and lost strays are not that way.
Yes, and she had to take it to the vet, and they didn't find any chip in it at all. So she done everything she knew to do. Yeah,
I was going to say, the next thing happened, they'd already been hanging around for a couple of weeks, and there's some other stray cats that hang around too. But one of the other stray cats attacked this cat and actually injured the leg pretty bad. So Holly, she took the cat to the vet. And so the vet did treat it and do everything to take care of that leg, got that leg well. And I think Holly spent of her own money around $350, I believe is what she told me it cost. But the vet did check the cat, and there was no chip in the cat. And the vet told her, said, as long as the cat likes staying with you, said, you can consider it your cat because there's no chip, and if no one claims it, it's your cat. So she decided then to name it. So she named the little cat Ollie, and it's Ollie is how she's spelling it.
Yeah.
And I thought that's pretty good. So that's Holly's cat, Ollie, and he is a little boy.
Yeah, and also the little cat, he comes down here and visit us also, and that's why y'all see him in our pictures occasionally and everything. But the last cat that I got attached to was Angel. And so it was actually their cat. It was actually my grandson's cat that lives next door. And that cat and me became very close. In fact, he really stayed with me more than I think he stayed at home. But anyway, when he passed away, it really did bother me a lot, but I finally, got over with it and dealt with it. And so this cat right here is so precious and so cute, and it's hard not to get attached to him, but I really don't want to get as attached to another cat as I was the last one. Yeah. But it's so hard, not to, because I love cats. But
Go ahead.
But anyway, I was just I'm trying real hard not to get very attached to it.
And this little cat, she's just, she's so pretty and beautiful.
And loving.
And she loves to just get right up there with Marie. And so naturally, Marie loves that too. But anyway, that's the little story on the little cat you've been seeing.
One other thing on the cat. Calvin told me the other day that it was laying on the bricks step right outside my picture sliding glass doors. And so that triggered a memory of Angel. That's what Angel always did. She came and laid there on that brick because the sun shines on it and it was really warm, and so she really enjoyed it. And now Ollie is doing the same thing. And she would watch me cook at the stove. Angel would. She would watch me and look through the sliding glass doors at me cooking.
Okay. Okay, Marie, we want to remind everyone, first of all, we want to remind you to pray for everyone in the Purple Prayer Book, but also we want to say a special prayer for everyone that's been affected by the tornadoes this last week. It is coming that time of year that there's a lot of tornadoes all across the United States, and there were quite a few this last week, and they were pretty bad. A lot of people lost their homes and people lost their lives. So let's just pray for all the tornado victims this last week. Marie, that pretty much covers everything that we had down for this week that we want to talk about, except our videos that we did. And we did have 5 videos this last week. So let's take a few minutes and go over those 5 videos. And we want to tell you, first of all, we appreciate everyone watching our videos. It means the world to us. The first video we did last week was the Sunday chat. And we talked about getting older is a big adjustment. And that is definitely a fact, isn't it, Marie?
Yeah, it's just like when you start becoming a teenager. To me, this is a little bit harder.
It's definitely got its adjustments you have to make. Second video we did this last week was chicken and rice casserole. And we changed it up slightly. Instead of using chicken breast and cutting it up in little pieces, we used chicken legs. And now, personally, I love chicken legs.
Yeah.
And I would rather eat a chicken leg or a chicken thigh than to eat a breast. But I know most people prefer the breast. But anyway, we made it with chicken legs. It was economical and very delicious.
And also, I think children, they love rice, and they also usually love chicken legs. So it's a very child-friendly recipe. And if you're trying to stretch your dollar these days, I think it's a good tasting recipe.
And I'll say this, to be honest with you, that rice was so good mixed up with that Lipton onion soup mix. I could just make it and make the rice and don't even put chicken in it. And I would love it. Because I went back and I kept eating the rice till it was completely gone.
Yes, but when you use that, you don't have to put any salt in it because it's salty enough.
Yes. Okay. The next video we did was a fun day video. And on that video, we went to Jack's restaurant and had breakfast. And we had the breakfast burrito that they have on sale, but we've had a lot of people comment about how they love different things that Jack's has, and they do have quite a few recipes that I would like to try on their breakfast menu, and so we probably will be going back, but we'll probably go to the one in Cedartown because it's a little bit closer to us. We do have a Jack's in Rome, out in West Rome, and then we have one up in Armurchie, and both of those takes about 30 minutes to get to for us.
Right. In fact, just about everything takes that much from where we are.
Yeah, most things in Rome is on the opposite side of town from where we're at. And anytime you cross town and go to West Rome, it's about a 30-minute drive. We also went to the Hodgepodge Antique Mall, and I just love going in there. That's the second time we've been in. And I really enjoy going there. But I was thinking we hadn't been to the Habitat for Humanity store recently, and I want to go back to that store soon.
Yes.
Let me get a quick drink before I go to the next one.
Your cup is leaking.
It's sweating.
Sweating.
It's sweating because the humidity is so high. Okay, the next video was the video where I went to the heart doctor and got our test results, and then we went to the Piccadilly. Now, and praise the Lord, all my test results was good, and the heart
Yes.
doctor was pleased with how things was going. So I thank the good Lord for that.
Yes, I do too.
Really enjoyed that meal at Piccadilly. I've been testing eating just a little bit of gluten to see how my body responds. And so when I went to Piccadilly, I did go ahead and get the beef tips and rice. And it's got gluten in the gravy, most likely. But on this particular meal, I didn't have a lot of gravy with it. But anyway, it didn't bother me a bit. So I praise the Lord for that. But I just want to caution you that I'm being very careful. I'm not eating too much gluten because I do not want gluten causes your stomach and your small intestines to get inflamed, and I do not want to get inflamed again because that pain is horrible, and I don't want to go through that again. So I'm being very careful. So pretty basically, you can say I am going to stick to the gluten-free diet, but on a rare occasion, I may sample something that's got a little gluten in it.
Yeah, like last night, I'm going to tell on him.
Okay.
He did a bite or two of the peanut butter pie.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I got some of the crust of the peanut butter pie, and that did not bother me at all. Okay, and so that brings up...
One more thing I want to
ahead.
ask about that. You know that crust that I got that is gluten-free
Yeah.
on that dessert that I made?
Yeah,
How does that crust taste?
I like it.
Okay.
Marie made that pie especially for me, and
I forgot to ask you how you liked it. How
have you
liked
had
the
any
crust?
of the pie yet?
No, I haven't. I was saving it mostly for you because you
Well-
don't, I can eat other things. But
Yeah. Well, we put in the freezer, and what I did was when I want a piece at nighttime, I go in there and cut me one small slice and eat it, and I've still got 4 slices left in there, but I have really
good.
enjoyed it.
Then today when I ate my peanut butter pie from my daughter's house last night, I won't feel guilty.
No, but it was really good. I enjoyed it, and the gluten-free crust is good. Okay, the last video we had this week came out on Saturday morning, was called Surprise Video, and that's the video where we went over to Cynthia's house and we watched Kim do the gender reveal for our new little great-grandson, and we don't know a name for him yet. They hadn't came up with a name, but because the 2 girls' name starts with an A, they're considering trying to find a name that starts with A for the boy, and they're looking at a lot of different names, but they have not decided yet.
All right.
So we'll let you know when we find out. Okay, Marie, I think that covers everything that we have had going on this last week. I have really enjoyed this last week. The weather this time of year, now I know that a lot of people's complaining because it's so hot, and it is miserably hot. But it just seems like I function better and can get more things done when it's warm weather.
I'm the exact opposite. I love the cold, not extreme cold, but the kind of winters we have here in Georgia. I love them, and I enjoy them so much better. The humidity and stuff like that, I'm not a fan.
Well, like I said, I can deal with the heat and the humidity pretty good, but cold weather, I just have a hard time dealing with cold weather. But the only thing is, it's that time of year where the tornadoes are going to start.
And that's another reason I don't like this kind of weather.
We have to watch the weather every day to see what the evening forecast is, because a lot of times the tornadoes build up, the clouds build up, and tornadoes happen late in the evenings. Okay, everyone, we appreciate you watching our video this week. I'm not sure how long this one's going to be, but we made one change to our little videos that we do. Our camera, when we do our Sunday chats, has a timer that's set to cut off at about approximately 25 to 30 minutes. And so if our video goes longer than that, we have to reset the video and start up again. But I found a way to bypass that little automatic shutdown. But when you bypass the automatic shutdown, it'll cause the camera to get too hot. And if you remember about, was it 2 or 3 weeks ago, that Marie bought me a little fan. And I don't know if we showed that on video or not, but she bought me a little USB fan. And so I'm able to put that fan directly behind my camera and let that fan run while we're recording. And so it don't get too hot and it keeps on recording. And so I think the longest we've recorded has been about 40 minutes with it, without it cutting off. Mm-hmm. And so point I'm making is I have no idea how long this has been going. And so, but anyway, but hopefully it's not too long. Hope you enjoyed it. Y'all be sure and leave us a comment and give us a thumbs up, because that means a lot to us. That helps the channel out.
Okay, and I also, just to let you know how God knows where we are each and every day and each minute of the day and what we're going through, I also have a book right here that Calvin got me that I like to get my devotions out of too, early in the morning. And I like both of these books. And it was specifically about our devotion today was on strangled faith. And then this one was called God-pleasing faith. And so they both let me know today that God knows where I am each day. And then the verse, it says, without faith it is impossible to please him. For he who comes to God must believe that he is, and that he is a rewarder of those who diligently seek him. And so God gives me these little God breezes so much in my life, you know, and he just lets me know that he knows where I am and what I'm doing each day.
Now, Marie, this is the book. I think I got this for you from Hobby Lobby.
For Christmas.
Did I get it, Hobby Lobby?
Yes.
It's a beautiful book. And so I will list the name down in the description below,
and like
for
I said,
anyone that wants it.
I like both of these. I use both of them.
Yeah, this one says 365 Daily Devotions, Walking with God by David Jeremiah. Mm-hmm. I'll list this in the description, and I'll list this one over here also so that they'll both be in the description for you.
But I just thought that was amazing about God knew I was going to be talking about faith today.
Okay. Well, Marie, I'll let you close it out. Everyone have a great Sunday. We love you and appreciate you, and we'll see you on our next video.
And y'all do what you love and love what you do. And like Carolyn says, we'll see you on our next video. And I hope y'all have a blessed day today. Bye.